Elon Musk, the billionaire entrepreneur and founder of Tesla and SpaceX, is known for his provocative statements that the universe we live in is a simulated universe. This idea is called the simulation hypothesis. In this video, I'm taking that as given and not going to discuss it. I assume most of my viewers know what that is. If you want me to explain it, you can comment below and I will explain it in a future video. But the point of this video is to introduce to you a precise version of the simulation hypothesis, which is the self-simulation hypothesis. That is, the universe is not just simulated, but self-simulated. In other words, the universe is not just a computer program or a virtual reality, but a complex recursive system that is generated by you and me and everyone involved in the same universe. Now, why should you care? Because if it is true, it will change your entire value system, therefore change everything you do. First, let me clarify the definition of self-simulation a little bit more precisely here by specifying what is not. The self in self-simulation is not the universe itself. Also, it is not our future descendants with higher technology that created a simulated universe for us, their ancestors, to live in. The self is you and I right now, and all living beings involved in the same universe. However, it is not the you and I that we normally know of. This self in self-simulation universe is our eighth consciousness, also called alaya consciousness. Alaya consciousness operates behind the ordinary yourself and myself that we normally perceive as self. Right now, you can just think of this alaya consciousness as the behind-the-scene operator. Of course, it is way more complicated than that, and I will get to that in my future videos. This is the true you and the true I, and therefore the self in the self-simulated universe I'm talking about. The characteristics of this alaya consciousness have been delineated in details to an astonishing level in ancient literature. So it has already told us the entire mechanism, how alaya consciousness operates. That is, the ancient literature already told us the answer to the most perplexing question: who am I? And I will also get to that in the future videos. If the universe is self-simulated, it means that you are not just a passive observer or a random collection of atoms, but an active participant in the creation and evolution of the universe. Your thoughts, actions, and choices are not meaningless, but you are actually creating the universe and yourself. This realization will be very empowering and transformative for you. How do you take advantage of this fact and live the most meaningful and fruitful life? I will get to that in my future videos as well. Furthermore, if the universe is self-simulated, it means that consciousness and awareness are not just emergent properties of complex systems like our brains, but fundamental aspects of reality itself. This idea challenges the materialistic worldview that dominates modern science and suggests that there is more to reality than just matter and energy. It also raises the possibility that our consciousness and awareness can influence the universe at a fundamental level. The double-slit experiment is an example, and there are many other examples. I will get to that in my future videos. If this is the first time you heard about the self-simulated universe, you may find it radical and provocative. But when you know more about the evidence from physics and ancient literature, you will come to know that this is the most consistent and parsimonious explanation of the reality. And I will get to all of that in my future videos as well. Stay tuned.